Hello there.
How you doing, pal? And good to be back in the Unchained store, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've talked to you, my brother, man.
I know, right? It feels like it's been light years, you know,
Dude, yeah, three podcasts back to back. It seems like we got the fire back, bro.
and that's a good thing. That's just a blessing to have that fire back, so we can be in here putting in that work as we should be, no matter what.
Absolutely, bro. Grateful as ever. All praises go to the Most High. How was your day, my friend?
My day has been pretty good. Can't complain. Chilled out today, and spent the whole day with my son, of course, and that went pretty smooth. It's always ups and downs when it comes to kids because they're always lit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's been pretty good. Like I said, I can't complain. I'm just grateful to be where I'm at today and doing what I'm doing.
yeah. Absolutely, man. Uh, I'm grateful that we came up with this podcast idea. We got a little bit of a this podcast is dedicated to all of our brothers on SR. This is basically a semen retention podcast. We got a lineup of our favorite benefits here, and we're going to chop them up like a very sharp knife on a cutting board.
Absolutely, straight up sushi.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Chopping them up for the people out there.
So let's get it, my dude.
All right, bro. Let me get that intro knocked out, fam. Here we
Mm-hmm.
go. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy Spirit War Martin, along with this podcast partner Seb Conscious. Ooh wee. Always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here.
Listen here, man.
And let's cut right to the chase, fam. Let me tell you something.
All
For
right.
episode 126, bro, benefit number one. What are your thoughts on confidence, charisma, and courage?
Well, this is one of the benefits that I chose, bro, for the semen retention journey. And this is one of the first things that I noticed, bro. And this is one of the things that kept me going early on. I remember when I first went on my first ever streak, bro. I think I got like 7 days or something like that. And I remember I was working at a restaurant, bro. And basically, this is when I basically understood that this path was the real deal, because I was working in that restaurant, bro, and basically all these women were coming in, and all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, I felt like I was essentially back to the person that I was as a child, and I felt this surge of confidence, and I felt this surge of basically all these women, and they were a lot of older women too, bro. They were coming in, and I was my charisma was just like on point. I was talking to all these women, and it was effortless, and it was a noticeable shift. I was like, there's something different going on. Like, it was almost like
Mm-hmm.
I was on some kind of a substance. It was very, very noticeable. And not obviously I wasn't on a substance, but it was just the difference was night and day. You know,
Yeah.
uh, confidence and just the feeling that I have about myself, and I feel like that's what happens naturally when we go on semen retention, bro. Is basically once that life force starts to absorb into our bloodstream, essentially it feels like our testosterone rises, and it basically sets our levels back to a healthy place, where they're supposed to be, and because when you're drained and when you're releasing and nutting all the time, whether it be through the corn or casual sex, or you have a girlfriend and you're smashing all the time, that drains you of your confidence and your charisma. You know what I mean? And it drains you, and
Mm-hmm.
you're basically out here like a zombie, and you don't even realize it. So that shift was very drastic for me, and that's kind of what kept me alive, bro, and it kept me, going until this point. Was that day when I was feeling very confident and talking to those older women, bro.
Ooh, wee. Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. For me, bro, at my last job I was at that cookie factory that I told you about, right? Um, this is a little bit before I had left that place. I had went on SR, and I noticed when I got on the 8 days of SR while working, I noticed that, I was, attracting more conversations with the women up in there too. And it was just bizarre. And I'm like, this is kind of, like you said, you notice it's something different. And it's like, this is kind of weird because, before I got on SR, I was not communicating. I was very depleted up in there and just afraid to conversate. But after I got on that 8th day of SR, I was in there chopping it up, bro.
Exactly.
And it seemed like it was very easy, and I was very charismatic, and had females coming up to me and just talking to me on some random stuff as well. And I was just sitting there chopping it up with them and just having actual interaction. It's like you feel like you're alive. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're alive and not depleted of your life force. And like you said, bro, you notice that it's a shift in the energy. When that stuff absorbs into your bloodstream, you are activated or something. And it felt good. It felt good, and it was a breath of fresh air. And I was like, okay, this shit, is the real deal. Going on SR and holding your life force and not falling to the corn sites, falling to casual sex all the damn time, and just spending spiritual money out here. When you save that up, bro, it's a whole different ball game, and you become charismatic out here. Be funny, and don't even be trying to be funny. That's what I've noticed. You will make people laugh, and you're not even trying to make people laugh. It's just natural, and you be confident. You don't feel shy. You are, confident in yourself. You just don't feel shy. You're just going all out more than ever, compared to how you were before getting on the SR journey. It's just like I said, if you're activated, the spiritual router has been turned on.
Exactly. And for me, bro, it healed a lot of my social anxiety too. And I don't know how that works, but I no longer have any fear of like going into large groups of people and just before, when I was drained, I felt like I had a lot of social anxiety, and I'd be tripping out, and I'd be getting in my head and thinking about a lot of different scenarios for just normal situations. And now it's like I feel like it gets you to this place where you're very locked in, and you're not thinking about any of that crap. You know what I mean? You're just kind of very present and essentially locked into the present moment.
That's the truth, because I was literally going through the same thing. I had social anxiety as well, and would go out in public in groups of people and just be tripping for no reason. Like all these mind games would just come in, like the enemy would just come in tough or something, it seems, because I was an empty Sprite bottle out here. Just empty, no life force. And mind games just seemed like it was just horrendous. And now, since we got the spiritual money, being out amongst people is nothing now. And you notice that people notice you like it's nothing now too, because that light is bright. And that social anxiety is just deleted. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. And you just feel all around confident. It's almost like I like to use wrestling as an example. It's almost like turning heel. When you turn heel into, become the bad guy, you are all around confident and don't care what people think about you or what they say. Yeah. You are just that guy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
That's how it feels. And then, of course, it gets more intense as we go along with the magnetism and stuff like that. But That's how it is for me, is essentially the fear and the anxiety of social situations, talking to women, basically talking to anybody is kind of like pretty much gotten 100% better.
Yeah, it's the truth. That's how it is for me now. Just all around conversating with anybody, the eye contact and everything too. When you're communicating with people, it's
Yeah.
very legit. That's all I gotta say. It's legit, and it's very potent, as I like to say. You feel like you have full blown backbone when you communicate now, because you're tapped into your true authentic self from holding that life force in, aka saving up spiritual money.
Yep.
Ooh wee. Come
Exactly.
on now.
Yep. And you're because you're doing the right stuff too. That makes you feel very good about yourself. You know,
Yes,
doing
absolutely,
things that
bro.
you know that you need to be doing.
Yeah,
That makes you feel good, and that gives you more confidence too. So it's almost like a snowball effect going on.
man, listen here. There's definitely a snowball effect going on, or a chain reaction to all these new abilities. It's like you unlocked a bunch of new abilities when you go on the SR. Yeah, the confidence, charisma, and courage, bro. You have courage out here too. And have no fear. That fear is gone, bro. You are as bold as a lion out here. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Right here.
Yeah, you even got the tattoo, fam. Yeah, so it's all dude. It's all aligned out here. Out here, two like crazy, man.
Speaking of twos, benefit number 2, what is it?
Benefit number 2, my dude. Here we go. New ideas and creativity. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, basically, you're looking at it because I don't think me and you would have started this podcast if it wasn't for SR. You
Ooh,
know what I
wee.
mean?
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't have started my YouTube. Definitely wouldn't have asked you and us. We probably wouldn't have had the confidence to even do a podcast. You know, we'd probably be busy doing other stuff, more low vibrational type stuff. And but that's basically what I've people have told me kind of around the board, bro. Shout out to my boy Tim, but he says the same thing. He says he's a musician, and he says that he plays his guitar, and ever since going on SR, he's like, you know, way more sharp, and you know, can hit the notes a lot cleaner, and just coming up with more ideas. You know, I feel like our life force, when we decide to retain it, it essentially heals our mind, bro, and it gets us into a place where we can think clearly, but we also have more ideas and we're more creative. But I feel like the difference maker is we actually have the ambition and we're open-minded enough to actually do the stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, or I feel like I would come up with all these ideas, bro, and I would, you know, tell everybody about it, but I would never actually do it because I didn't have the I just didn't have that oomph, you know, that extra, you know, courage, you know, or motivation or whatever, strength, I guess, spiritual strength. You know, that's probably a lot has to do with it too. But
Right.
you know, you get more creative. But I also notice you also are going to notice yourself doing things that you have never done before.
It's the truth. You definitely start doing stuff that you never did before, and you are able to think up stuff easily, with ease, ideas. Like you said, for Tim, for example, be more sharp playing the guitar. That's why, I need to buy some new guitar strings for mine
Yep.
and see how it is when I start playing that again. I bet it'll be a damn trip when I hook it up to an amp and start shredding that shit again. And be on SR. Because, like, when I was playing it before, I really wasn't on SR, bro, because I was drinking a lot of alcohol, being
Yeah.
blackout drunk and playing that, and being in that band. But now, since I'm sober and on SR, I can't even imagine how it would be playing that stuff now. I bet it would be a damn trip, bro.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's like you're in a whole new shifted gear. Like you're driving a Lamborghini and you hit a whole new shift to a different gear, and now you're going past 100 right now. And it's kind of bizarre how that is. When you look at your old self and look at how you are now, you are literally aligned with the universe out here, and the universe works in mysterious ways. Because like you said, if we weren't on SR, we wouldn't even be here right now. You know what I mean? It's like when we both got on SR and stuff, it's like the universe literally like lined us up together. And then once we like lined it up together and met each other on YouTube, that's when shit just started growing out of nowhere. I put that on God and the universe and us saving up spiritual money. So it's like saving that spiritual money definitely made us become parallel universes out here. And look at where we are today. God is good, bro. Coming up with ideas, putting out all this work on the on the episodes of the podcast now, and just all around being beams of light out here for the people, bro, operating in a whole new engine. It's like you got a whole new engine that's been installed inside your body now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love how you said that that it's a new gear, because that's like the best way that I like to describe it. I've made a couple videos on that before. Like when you're riding a bike, when you can kind of, you change the gear on the side, you'll change it from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, and then you just all of a sudden you start pedaling a lot faster.
Right.
And it just kind of happens. That's kind of how I would explain it. Is something just naturally happens inside of us to where we have more energy, but we also have, like I just touched on before, we have, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we just have the willingness to try new things, but we're also executing them. So it's like you said, it's bizarre and it's a trip because things are happening at a fast pace.
Yeah, bro. And when you look at your old self, you'd be like, if we weren't on the SR journey, we would be scared as hell to do what we are, to even do what we're doing now.
That's what I'm saying.
We out here scuba diving, bro. We in the deep part of the ocean with the glow in the dark fish and shit now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah.
It's like we are being on SR is like discovering all the undiscovered parts of the ocean of yourself.
Yes.
It's deep when you think of it that way. Like we are discovering unknown parts of ourselves while being on SR by not having fear and out here just being more productive and doing stuff that we wouldn't have never done while obviously spending spiritual money and being on the corn sites and fornicating and all that stuff. Yeah. And not getting our armor on and putting God first, bro. Just the stuff that we're doing now. It's like your world is flipped upside down, and now you're very creative. And man, it's just bizarre how that is. This benefit is a blessing to have the new creativity. And man, listen here, having the creativity and new ideas, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, and it keeps coming too. I feel like it just keeps, the longer you go on a streak, you keep noticing yourself. It just keeps happening. You keep learning more things, gaining more knowledge, gaining more wisdom, which leads you to wanting to try new things. Like I said, it's really that snowball effect, and you can really. That's why I always say, bro, like the momentum that you'll get from going on semen retention is unlike anything I've ever experienced, bro.
Same with me, man. You notice that stuff will just line up. You are aligned with the cosmos and stuff out here, so stuff is like working in your favor. That's another thing. It works in your favor, bro. Like I said, bold as a lion out of nowhere, and then come to find out you got a lion tattoo on your chest too. It's almost like me saying that was kind of synchronized because I wasn't even thinking about the tattoo when I said that. I was just going off of how we are operating now out here in the matrix and stuff now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh,
absolutely, bro. That's the
it's
first
a damn
tattoo
trip, fam.
First tattoo I ever got was that one, bro.
That lion tattoo?
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. For benefit number 3, fam, you ready?
You know it.
What are your thoughts on the law of attraction?
Wow. I've always been into the law of attraction. I used to be pretty into a lot of, like new age spirituality stuff, bro, before I ended up coming back to Christ and coming back to Christianity and stuff like that. But the Bible talks about the law of attraction too. Basically it's obviously, manifesting things and kind of speaking things into existence. And that is essentially, I feel like going on SR allows that to happen on a grander scale. You know what I mean? It kind of goes hand in hand with what we were talking about, how you can, you're more creative, but you're also more willing to put in the action, which is half of the law of attraction, is actually, taking the action. At first you got to see it, then you speak it, and then you actually go out and put in the action, which is exactly what we're doing, bro, with our podcast. And we've, how many episodes we got now? 120.
26.
Yeah. So this is a great example. I always use, the YouTubes and our podcasts whenever I talk about this, but it's not just us. Anybody that goes on semen retention, I feel like you're going to be able to manifest things 5-10 times faster than you would if you weren't on semen retention, because I feel like you just get, very locked in with the spirit world. You get aligned with God, and you're connected with God. So you have all that stuff behind you, and then, like I said, you have more energy, and you have more mental clarity, and you have more willingness to actually do new things. So things are going to start happening, bro. And it's all from the law of attraction.
That's the truth, bro. Holding in, as I like to say, that Wi-Fi connection to the universe, to the cosmos, to Earth, to nature. You become one with nature, the earth, or you just all around become one with this whatever we're living in. And it seems like when you do this by holding in that life force, you are operating in the law of attraction. And it's what I'm coming to realize is important to put in the work. Keep putting in the work, speak it out, and do it. And man, listen here, it will work wonders for you, and you will get rewards in the long run, like random rewards out of nowhere. You'll get stuff for free out of nowhere from people. Just stuff will work in your favor. Like I said not too long ago, when that law of attraction, shit will work in your favor. And it's bizarre how that is, and it's I just wish more people would wake up to this. It's such a small number of us out here that's doing this, and we get looked at weird for doing this, but we out here winning.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Out here winning, putting in the work, receiving blessings from the cosmos or the universe or whatever you want to call that greater energy, because we are not out here fornicating, busting left and right, and wasting spiritual money, as I like to say, and the way society got shit set up now, it's normal to just be sexualized out here, and that's how they want people to be. They want people to not walk in their true power. Exactly. And operate in the law of attraction mode out here.
They don't want people to even know about the law of attraction.
Yeah, they don't want nobody to know about that shit at all, and it's actually pretty disgusting, bro, because we need to have the wisdom and knowledge about that, so we all could be operating in our fullest potential out here. That's why I'm kind of glad we talking about this shit now, because we are getting it out there. We starting off, small, but it's going to grow. We just got to keep speaking on it, bro. That's what God wants us to do.
Yeah, they don't want people to know, the people that rule, the people that oversee everything, the rulers or whatever you want to call it, the government, whoever, they don't want us to, and they don't want people to find out to really how you actually do this stuff, because they want to lower our vibration so we're easier to be controlled. If everybody found out all this information, there would be like a revolution, or we would turn the tables.
It's the truth. It would definitely be like a revolution, and we'll have an army out here of SR journeymen ready to change life, bro. And that's what they're afraid of. That's why they want everybody on a low vibration, because when everything is sexualized and you out here fornicating and smashing all the time and have no life force in you, you out here scared as hell, bro. You got bad, it's just, social anxiety, bro. You are afraid to speak in your power
Yeah.
and say no to shit out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, oh, okay, I'll do whatever I'm told and all this stuff and and yeah, man. When you go on SR, you be like, forget that shit. I'm not going that way. I'm going this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Type
You get
stuff.
figure out the truth, and then you get tapped in with God, and that's when you'll really find out the truth. And the Holy Spirit will send you information, and then once that starts hitting you, it's a wrap, bro.
It's a damn wrap, bro, for real. Oh wait, that's the truth. Man, good topic, bro. On to benefit number 4, fam. What are your thoughts on synchronicities? Ooh wait, this is a good one.
Yeah, bro. I usually look at these synchronicities, and this is a testament to how semen retention taps us in with God, and that's what I look at synchronicities as. Every time something like this happens, it's basically like God communicating with us. That's kind of how I see it. Or it could be God Himself, it could be angels, it could be who knows, but God definitely has something to do with it, and it's these little moments, bro, where like it's hard to explain. Like maybe you're thinking about a chocolate cake or something, and then like one of your friends literally walks into the room that you're in with a chocolate cake. He's like, hey, you want a piece? But that moment, and it happens to me all the time, bro. Or I'll be thinking about somebody and they text me, or I'm thinking about something, or me and you, how many times do we like send each other messages at the exact same time?
At the same time, bro. It literally be around the same time when we send each other something. We'll send each other both like a song or a message or something.
Yeah.
And it's literally around the same time or something. And that shit be blowing my mind sometimes, bro. That's how that's a form of synchronicity.
Yeah. So I feel like these things ramp up when you go on semen retention, because like we always say, it feels like it's a when you go on a long streak and you start to cultivate your life force, it's almost like you're establishing like a Wi-Fi connection, to God or to the spirit realm. It's like you're like we say, our spiritual router. The lights on the box turn on. And
Right.
you're really out here, and you're connected to all these things. So you're also like very sensitive to all this stuff too. So you're paying attention to a lot of it. So you're seeing all these different signs. You're thinking about the number 97, and then you're driving down the street, you see a sign that says 97, or you're thinking about like this certain person, and then he calls you. It's like, what is going on out here?
Yeah, it's bizarre how that is, bro. Yeah, you think about something, and next thing you know, you're seeing it out here.
Exactly.
And it blows my mind, because it's been happening to me a lot lately. And it's hard to explain, but that's how it be. When you be on this SR journey, you're tapped into something greater out here.
Yeah.
That's unseen. And a lot of people are not aware about this. And we need to be more aware to this type of stuff, because it's actually pretty cool. It's actually, pretty badass when you operate like that, bro. That's how it's a simulation program. There we go. When you are synchronized with these phenomenons out here, seeing angel numbers as well, bro. I've been seeing 444 awfully a damn lot lately, and every time I look at the damn clock now, it seems I've been seeing 222, and that's it's just bizarre. It's like right when I look at the damn clock, right, I'll see 3 of the same numbers type shit, and it's like I'll look at that shit right when it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, bro. And yeah, for some reason, I attest these moments to, I feel like it's just it's God, or it's some kind of angels essentially giving us a pat on the back. I feel like it's confirmation that we're on the right path. When we start having these things ramping up, and it's like, because when you were on the wrong path, none of this stuff was happening, and you weren't even able to
Right.
pick up on these signs. You
Yeah.
know,
Just out
I
here turned off.
I feel like when you get a lot of these synchronicities that we're talking about, it means that you're doing the right thing, and God is basically like, keep going, keep going. He's basically confirming that we're on the right path.
Yeah, we on that higher spiritual plane. That's what he's saying. He's like, you are on the higher spiritual plane, and like you said, keep going, because people that's not on this journey, they don't even experience the shit that we experience being on
Mm-hmm.
that higher spiritual plane. The shit is weird and bizarre, but that's just how it is, bro. With the
Exactly.
synchronicities, it's like I said, bizarre, but it's cool as hell, and that's letting you know that you're doing the right stuff out here.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
How I look at it every single time, it's basically like God is essentially contacting me and letting me know that He's proud of me and I'm on the right path. And it's basically like a pat on the back.
That's the truth. That's how it is. Cause it's he been patting my back like crazy lately. He real proud of me. He's proud of
Exactly.
us both, bro.
Super,
And
super
that's a
proud.
damn trip to me. That's all I gotta say. That is a damn trip. And I'm all around grateful and blessed for that.
Absolutely, bro. Me too.
Man. All right, bro. For topic number 5. This is another good one.
Yes,
What
sir.
are your I said topic. For benefit number 5. There we go. I had to correct myself. For benefit number 5, bro, what are your thoughts on energy scanning?
This one is absolutely a damn trip, bro, because this started happening to me, I would say 60 days into my first semen retention streak. And in biblical terms, this is called discernment. You know what I mean? And this is that discernment. We like to call it energy scanning, because
Mm-hmm.
it feels like sometimes you got like a built-in, like, that's how I feel, like I'm like a robot or something. I have this like I can like scan people's spirit, before they even start talking sometimes, and it's a trip, bro. And I've actually avoided a lot of negative situations from that. So it's a blessing, it's this energy scanning and discernment, where we can kind of detect who's low vibrational and who's high vibrational,
Oh,
just by
we.
the way that people speak, their body language, the way they dress, the things they post on social media, the things that they're into. It doesn't take long for a guy on semen retention to figure out kind of where somebody's at, spiritually. And it's a blessing, bro. And this is a gift from God, it really is. And what it says in the Bible, bro, is discernment is a spiritual gift for our protection, because where we live, as we all know, there's a lot of bear traps and dangerous things that we have to avoid, and dangerous people that we have to avoid. So God essentially blesses us with this spiritual gift so that we can avoid danger. That's what it says that it's for. It's for our protection. So pretty trippy stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the truth. And it's like and shout out to all the Dragon Ball Z fans out there, the Unchained gang. If you're a DBZ fan, you know what I mean by the energy scanner that they used to wear on their eye when they used to just walk around and just scan everything's energy. They would scan animals' energy. They would scan people's energy on there and all types of stuff, bro. And that's how it is when you have that discernment out here. And for us both, we used to date narcissists, which are, very low vibrational. So after you break free from that, you gain this discernment, and you will see people's spirit and where they're vibrating. You'll be able to tell low vibration from high vibration, bro. That's how it is. When you for me, bro, being in that toxic relationship, and breaking free from that, it's like going supernova.
Yeah.
And going on SR too, you know, and having that discernment, like you said, you could tell from how people post on social media, from how people talk to you and what they talk about and shit, you know what I mean? You just be able to discern. And it's bizarre how that is. And it's for your protection, so you don't potentially contaminate your energy in this matrix, bro. It helps you move accordingly out here around people and stuff. And I love that. I really do.
Does. Exactly, bro. Like, for example, this is somebody that I met recently, and you know, I started just chopping it up with them, and basically I noticed that this person started like complaining a lot, you know, and it was just little things, and I feel like my old self would have just like ran this certain situation into the ground, like this friendship, you know, be like, oh, this is a you know a cool person. I'm gonna chill with them, but my discernment helped me realize that this person was kind of like low vibrational. They're always complaining about shit, bro. Like always, you know. It's like every single day I be like, hey, what's going on, you know? And they always got something to complain about. You know, I took that as a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like they're you know what I mean? That's just that is, to me, that's a red flag that they are low vibrational. You know, they're stuck in things of this world and kind of like low vibrational and stuck in their low vibrational emotions.
It's the truth, because when the last time I was on, this has been a while since I've been on Xbox Live. I used to have buddies I used to play with all the time, and dude, one of my buddies, right? And this was, you know, obviously I was on SR and I got back on Xbox Live with them a while ago. I noticed one of my buddies was very low vibrational because they were always complaining about stuff, complaining about their job, complaining about just everything, bro. And I'm like, fam, what is going on with you, bro? And I'm on SR, high vibrational, and just hearing them on the headphones, just complaining, bro. About everything. And I'm like, fam, what is going on? Like, is everything really that bad, bro? Just complaining about everything. I'm like, my buddy is low vibrational. And when I wasn't on SR, like you said, before SR, you would just sweep it under the rug and not really, you don't have the energy scanning skill to understand or see what the hell's going on. But when you on SR, you can just discern that shit. And I shit you not, bro. I was like, fam, it's low vibrational.
Yeah.
And he's stuck that way too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, when you see that shit, it's just bizarre, bro. But at the same time, it's a gift from God, bro, to discern low vibration from high vibration, bro. And one of my buddies is low vibrational, bro. And I'm just like, damn, but I had to go on SR to actually see this shit, you know? And understand it, because you know he's just complaining about everything, fam. And I'm like, what is going on, G?
Yeah, and that's another thing that ends up happening too. I've had that with I feel like this happens with that's a perfect example, bro. It's like our old friends, you know, to where our old self, we used to chill with these people a lot, and then now that we have our discernment, we can kind of, you know, you go and you try to interact with some of these older friends, and you're like, you really see their true self, and you're like, oh my gosh, like this person is actually spiritually sick, you know? And it's sad. It can be a hard pill to swallow, because I have it sometimes even with family members, you know, to where I'm just like, oh my gosh, because now I can, bro, it takes me 30 seconds to even a phone conversation or even texting, and I can pick up on somebody's energy. You know?
Yeah, same with me.
It doesn't matter, you know, just by the way they speak, you know, by the things that they're talking about, you know, if they're complaining a lot, if they're, you know, expressing gratitude, if they're expressing happiness, if they're laughing a lot, all this stuff matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you literally just, it's like that movie They Live, when we got our glasses on and you can just see everything for what it really is. And you notice that some of your, you know, people that you was closest to, you see them for who they really are. And it be sad sometimes, you know?
It is
can
sad.
be really sad, because before SR, we could not see anything. And when you go on SR, you just see shit for what it really is. And it's just like, this is what's really going on out here. Like, oh my goodness, like what the hell? You know what I mean? It's just bizarre. But at the same time, it's a blessing. And that just shows you that God put those new pair of glasses on you for you to see stuff for what it really is. But it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, bro.
It's part of the process. It's part of our elevation process as chosen ones. You know, like I said, it's part of us being protected from God, because God wants us to be around other chosen ones, and he wants us to be around other people that, you know, believe in God and also are doing the same kind of you know, on similar spiritual planes. So he wants us to see all this stuff so we can. It's sad, but we actually have to kind of, you know, distance ourselves from these people if we really want to elevate.
It's the truth, because when you go on your SR journey and elevate to that a higher spiritual plane, you are literally in an entirely different timeline, bro.
Yes.
You are in a new timeline, and that old timeline, you just cannot live in that timeline no more, because you done moved on to a different one. It's just weird, but I know you feel me on that.
I do, bro. It's definitely sad, and it's part of, like I said, it's part of being a chosen one. It's part of being in the isolation period to where you're getting closer to God, and basically, distancing yourself. You know, when you become a high vibrational person and you start putting God first, and you start, you know, intentionally trying to get away from all this worldly stuff, you have to cut people off, bro.
That's the truth, and I've cut a lot of people off and distanced myself from some individuals out here. And yeah, it's sad, and it was like heartbreaking to do at first, but now since I get farther down the road on this journey, I understand why it happened, because you're in a different place spiritually, bro. An entirely different place.
And like I said,
that shit is bizarre.
It can be sad, but we're going to be making new friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. We got our SR brothers, our whole new variety of SR journeymen out there that we're connecting with now. That's on that higher spiritual plane with us that we ascended to. You know?
Amen, bro.
Man. Ooh-wee. All right, man. For the grand finale, bro. Benefit number 6. What are your thoughts on female attraction and respect from other gentlemen out there?
Well, we had to touch on this one, but as I always say, the disclaimer: this journey is not about the female attraction. How many times have we spoken on it in the last few days about how it can be dangerous? But basically, what I wanted to touch on this is how we become magnetic, you know, and how, you know, it is the females who they're going to be noticing us, but it's also the guys too, you know, in a friendly vibe, you know, where they're going to want to be kind of checking us out and seeing what we're up to. Maybe they're going to want to chill with you. Maybe they're going to want to go to the gym, work out. What do I like to do? I like to hoop, play basketball. I play golf, all of the above. I've had, you know, guys, you know, coming up to me, and it seems like you just become kind of like a hot commodity, and people kind of want to be around your energy, you know, and then that comes with females as well. You know, you're definitely going to be looking better when you go on semen retention. You know, you're going to have your skin is going to be getting repaired. Your hair will look better. It's going to grow in nicer. It's all from the life force. You know, all these nutrients that we're actually keeping into our body is going to make us, like, our overall stock is just increasing. You know, it's steadily going up. So females are going to notice us, bro, and other dudes are going to. Everyone's going to notice. Your family members. Your family members are going to go up to you and they're going to say, "Oh my gosh, you know, you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you." You know, your friends are going to say, "Wow, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you." Everybody is going to be noticing you, you know, and it's just because you're becoming healthy, you know, and you're healing not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. So people are going to notice that.
Yeah, when you work on yourself and go within, you become a light bulb out here. And a lot of people notice that. They see the glow. They see that you look a lot healthier out here. They see that you're spiritually strong, you're confident. And yeah, you will attract a lot of people. You know, you got gentlemen out there that respect that. And like you said, they want to, go to the gym or just chill. You know what I mean? Just be around your energy. And women out there, they like that too, and they'll get drawn to it, and they will want to be around you as well. And yeah, just be around you and communicate with you because they see that you have the confidence to communicate out here. And what I've noticed, I like connecting with other females out there that's putting God first as well. I could chop it up with a female Jedi talking about God forever.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I like stuff like that. I like talking about things that we can relate on,
yeah.
and not just resort to sex, bro, or smashing like how a lot of people are doing out here. Just
Right.
smashing first and destroying the connection as far as the spirit goes with individuals out here.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
need to build a spiritual connection out here first by communication. That's how you get shit going right out here. It seems like the communication has been tarnished uh, for a lot of people. But when you come across the genuine energy, that is a blessing and it's wonderful, bro. And that's what I've come to realize because I've had some female individuals that's operating on a high frequency that I could just sit there and talk to them for hours, bro, about stuff and not have this weird interaction going on. Same with, gentlemen out there as well, just chopping it up and being very genuine. You're being all around genuine with people now because they see the light, bro. There's no other way to say that. They see the light that you carry and that shit is bright, bro.
yep. Exactly. What's that analogy that we always talk about? Like the bugs, you know how the bugs go to the light?
Yeah, at nighttime when you got the porch light on, all the bugs just go straight to that light and just be flying all around it.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how it is. Like, and it's kind of like what we were just saying, you know, how I was saying how we can tell who's high vibrational and who's not. You know, it's like going on SR kind of automatically makes you high vibrational, you know, because you get tapped in with God and you start healing and you're more
Yeah,
confident, all that stuff. So everybody's going to pick up on that. You know, you're going to be more joyful. You're going to be literally smiling more. You know, you're going to be more, you're going to be laughing more. You know, you're going to be just high vibrational. You're going to be, you know, a very positive person just to be around, you know, and just chill around because you're grounded. You know, that's what people say
mm-hmm.
about. People say that to me all the time, brother. Like, I don't know what it is about you, but you're just very refreshing, you know. And then like once they get to know me, yeah, that's basically what they said. They're like, oh, you're different, you know. I'm sure a lot of you know, the viewers and you've heard that too, Martin. You know,
Bro.
they call us different. They call us refreshing. They call
Ooh-wee.
us all these words, you know. But it's basically, you know, we're different than most guys because we're high vibrational, you know, because
Man,
we got God and we're just more grateful and, you know, laughing a lot. And, you know, it's just what happens.
it's the truth. I done heard, if I had a quarter for every time somebody told me, I don't know what it is about you, but you have a very good aura. I've
Yeah.
heard people tell me that I have a good aura to myself whenever they're around me all the time, and they tell me that I'm different all the time
Yeah.
and all this stuff. I've heard that so many times, bro, and now I understand why. Especially
Yeah.
being on SR and being tapped in, you be tapped into who you truly are supposed to be. And when you look back at stuff before you got on SR, you see why stuff happened the way it did.
Yeah.
You know, operating tapped in with the big homie upstairs and just being a chosen individual out here who keeps God first and operating different than a
Yeah.
lot of people in the world, bro. And that's a blessing.
Yeah. And then people get to, once they get to see your character too, you know, yeah, I mean, it's just, we separate ourselves, you know. I mean, that's to say the least. You know, we separate ourselves from a lot of the world. You know, when you decide to not participate in worldly stuff, and you're on semen retention, and you're putting
Right.
God first, and you're protecting your energy, you really turn into like a different type of man out here.
It's the truth. And the way I feel, right? I feel like we always have been different, but going on SR, going on semen retention just basically enlightened us to who we always have been. We just had to awaken out here. And now we're able to see who we always been, bro, except we are just spiritually activated now.
Yes. And we're stepping into our true power.
Yes. Yep, that's how it is. And and have done a lot of healing. Doing a lot of healing on yourself, that's very powerful as well. And people see that, bro. They see that you've healed because, like I said, that damn light that you have within you, that shit is bright. And people see that from a damn mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Absolutely, bro.
Well, that was benefit number 6. We got through all 6 benefits, ladies and gentlemen, and much love to the fellow retainers and the female Jedis out there. The Unchained gang, coming from Spirit War Martin. Just all around grateful for you guys tuning in and watching us. We love everybody out there, whether whether you're in positive or negative spirits. We're just happy that you're here. And Subconscious, my buddy, good job to you as well, man. I enjoyed this episode. This episode was pretty good.
Absolutely, bro. I'm glad that we got to really make a whole episode about semen retention. All of our SR boys are gonna love this one. So
absolutely, bro. As they should. We're all riding together out here on this bizarre journey, man. And I'm just grateful to be here to just speak on stuff that people can relate to out there. So, people don't feel alone on this journey.
I feel like that's half of the mission with our podcast, bro.
Right.
Our podcast, and the reason why we like to do this is because it kind of connects us with each other and everybody. We all feel like one big family, even if we're just communicating in the comments section. That's still something. Absolutely.
That's a blessing. I'm just grateful for everything, grateful for everything that's going on with this and the people that we synchronize with,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing, bro. Real stuff.
Well, cool, man. I'm going to hit that outro, bro. Great job on this episode. As always, man. Can't wait to spin this one back. But, yeah, you guys, that was the Unchained Podcast, episode 126, Semen Retention Benefits. All right, guys, if you guys have made it this far, shout out to you. You're a real one, and we appreciate you guys for riding with us. And, yeah, man, Martin, great job once again. And you already know I'll be talking to you, bro.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon, man, and can't wait to spin this episode back. You already know.
All right, man. Catch you later.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
Peace out.
Peace.